Hello from Islands of Adventure. Hi, Brennan.
Hi.
So we're here at Islands of Adventure about an hour and a half before the park closes. We're here to have some dinner, if not inside Islands, then potentially at CityWalk. We may get a hot butterbeer. We may ride Hagrid's Magical Creatures motorbike adventure. I'm wearing my brand new jacket that Brennan got me for Christmas. Is there anything that you're looking forward to today?
I don't know, just maybe to see what like the crowds are like after peak and after like all the holiday seasons and stuff.
This is our first trip of 2021 and we are excited. Are you ready to go inside?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. The sun is setting. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Back here. Okay, let's go. All right, and after figuring out a few problems with my pass, we are finally heading into Islands of Adventure. It closes in about an hour now, maybe a little bit more than an hour. So I'm trying a new method of stabilization for this lens. This is my Sigma lens, which is really good in low light, but not very good with stabilization. So we'll see if what I changed about it is an improvement or not. But regardless, I think we're heading over to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So we are heading through Seuss Landing on our way over to the Lost Continents. The Christmas decorations have been taken down, unfortunately, so it is back to normal at Universal. Over there is the Velocicoaster, which has been testing fairly consistently. One of these days, I'll be able to see it being tested, but I guess not today because the park closes in about an hour.
I'm just happy to see like another coaster in the skyline.
Right?
Like things feel like complete, and there was never even anything there, but things just kind of feel complete again.
And it's, from what I can tell, it is a pretty cool coaster when it has been testing. Okay, so we are gonna see what the wait time is at Mythos. If it's a reasonable wait, then I think we're gonna try to eat here because we've only eaten here once and we had an incredible time. So unfortunately there were no more reservations for tonight. They were only taking the final reservations that they had. At the final hour, no walk-ins. So off we go into Hogsmeade. All right, so we are heading over to the Hogs Head to grab a warm butterbeer, potentially the final one of the season. Maybe not, because I do love to come back and to indulge in a warm butterbeer every now and then. I think we have to go around the back. So never mind, the line came in this side of the restaurant when last time it was right over here. But we did get our warm butterbeer, and I don't know where Brennan went because she had it. Okay, I found Brennan. She went outside. Hello.
Hi.
But here it is, our delightful warm butterbeer. You haven't had one of these in a little bit, have you?
I have not.
You should go for it.
No, it's really hot.
Is it?
Yeah, it
Oh.
always is. It's a hot butterbeer.
It's a warm butterbeer.
No.
So I think after this we may potentially, depending on what the wait time looks like, go over and do Hagrid's Magical Creatures motorbike adventure as our final activity of the evening, and then probably meander around Islands of Adventure and then pop back into CityWalk to potentially grab some dinner once the exiting crowds filter away and go home. So there are a plethora of different butterbeers that you can get. You can get frozen butterbeer, cold butterbeer, warm butterbeer, potted cream butterbeer, fudge butterbeer, and then ice cream butterbeer. But as far as the beverage butterbeers, for me personally, my favorite is going to be warm butterbeer, then probably regular cold butterbeer, and then frozen butterbeer. As far
Mine's
as you,
cold, warm, frozen.
really?
Yeah.
You like just regular butterbeer the most?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Just I don't think the warm butter, it tastes good, but the warm butterbeer does not taste consistent with the rest of the butterbeer products.
I think this is the best.
I'm not saying it doesn't taste good, I'm just saying it doesn't taste consistent.
In the book, it is warm. Like, warm butterbeer is butterbeer in the book. So, it's also like
I've
allegedly
offended
kind
him.
of alcoholic in the book, where you just don't really know. It's definitely alcoholic for house elves in the book, but it's a little bit of a gray area for the witches and the wizards. I don't know, but this is definitely good. If this was alcoholic, this would be great. So now Brendan is having her first tentative warm butterbeer
It's hot.
of the season.
It's good though.
It really is, honestly, and it's pretty cold tonight right now, surprisingly. So this is actually very
It always tastes like cake
warm.
to me.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, this is great, and we're gonna go and split this and enjoy this, and then see what that wait time looks like for Hagrid's. All right, so we are still finishing the rest of our butterbeer. That's where we just were, right back there in that little alcove. It's pretty busy in Hogsmeade right now. I'd love to do Hagrid's at night again. I don't know if you've done it, at least in a long time.
I don't think I have.
Really? At
Yeah.
nights?
I don't think I have.
It is a spectacular experience at night, so we're gonna have to try to do that if we can, if the line is manageable. It's at a 75-minute wait right now, but it's probably gonna be that for the remainder of the evening just to kind of discourage those last minute crowds from jumping in line. But I won't be discouraged by anything.
Okay.
So we made our way back to the Lost Continent. This is the end of the line for Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. It doesn't really look like there's a lot of people in line, so I think we're gonna go and do it. You're gonna get your nighttime experience on Hagrid's, which I tried forever to get the chance to do that. Way back in the day when it would close for capacity randomly in the middle of the afternoon, I tried so hard to ride that at night, and I finally got to do it. So I'm excited to do it again.
Yay!
What about you?
I'm excited too, yeah.
Cool. We just got to finish our Butterbeer, and then we'll hop in line after putting this bad boy in a locker. The camera, not me. Okay, here we are heading back into Hogsmeade to go over to the locker to put our belongings into the locker, and then hop in line for our nighttime ride of Hagrid's. Hooray! I'm distracted because I'm a little bit cold right now, but that's going to make it a lot more fun. All right, here we are in Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Brennan's riding on the bike, and I'm in the little sidecar. Let's do it! All right, so we just got off of riding Hagrid's at night. Potentially your first time riding it at night.
I loved it.
I can't believe I don't remember if you've ridden it at night.
I can't believe I don't remember if I've ridden it.
I think I feel so personally traumatized that it took me so long to ride it at night, so I'm just more self-absorbed about it. So I know that I rode it at night because it took me forever to do it. But did you have a good time?
I did.
It was something completely different. It's very, very cold tonight, so it's a little bit brisk riding a roller coaster when it's cold, but it was still a fun experience. It only took 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes, to make it to the loading platform to get on the coaster, so that was awesome when it was posted at a 75-minute wait. So now the park is closed. It's been closed for about half an hour. I think they're doing like a park sweep with security over here, so I don't think we can continue through the rest of the park, so we're just going to go back the way that we came. But that just means that we get to go to CityWalk and have some dinner now, right? Yay! I'm sad that we did not get to eat at Mythos because it really is an incredible place to eat, but if we had eaten in Mythos, we would have been able to get a hot Butterbeer or ride Hagrid's. So we'll just have to come back and ride it at some point in the future. Hopefully. Not ride it. We'll eat at Mythos. No more Christmas in Seuss Landing. It's back to normal, which again is sad, but hopefully next year it'll be a very, very different experience at all the theme parks, and we can absolutely be very excited about that, without a doubt. So we are heading back out of the park, and I think we're going to be trying to go to maybe Toothsome. We were also definitely considering Confiscos here in addition to Mythos. It's probably a couple of our favorite places to eat inside really any theme park, without a doubt. But I guess we're just going to have to indulge in a CityWalk restaurant. That was definitely one of our quicker trips to Islands of Adventure, but getting a warm Butterbeer and riding Hagrid's, those are definitely good reasons to come to Universal and have an expedited trip, I think. All right, so we're outside of Islands of Adventure, and like I said, we're heading over to Toothsome. And if that has a substantial wait, then we'll probably head over to the NBC Sports Grill Brew. So they had pretty much a 2.5 hour wait for Toothsome back there. So we're gonna head over to the Grill Brew, the NBC Grill Brew, because why not? We wanted to do it a little while ago, but we couldn't do it because it wasn't open. A lot of places are kind of like that right now, where you just really don't know what's going to be open or what the wait time is going to potentially be. So
hopefully we didn't make the mistake of trying to eat dinner right as both of the parks closed.
We probably did, but let's get to it. So on our way over to the Grill Brew, we of course had to stop by the Universal Globe so I could get a picture with my new cool jacket. Isn't this cool? With the Florida weather, there's really like a handful of times I'm actually going to be able to wear this, so I want to be able to do it while I can, you know what I mean? But I don't know, I feel like a pretty cool dude. And then I got my Gryffindor Spirit jersey as well. And this has been your Minute of Fashion with Roy as we meander through CityWalk to hopefully eventually get some dinner. Alright, so we are inside the NBC Sports Grill and Brew. We were sat immediately with no wait at all at the bar, and we already put in the order for our food. So this is a little bit better than waiting 2.5 hours for Toothsome. So I'm very excited. We have not eaten here in a very long time, honestly. Alright, so this is the appetizer that we're got. This is the spinach and artichoke dip, which we're probably going to split, but I am most excited about our entrees. Okay, so I ran upstairs to wash my hands before the food gets here, and I wanted to see if I could see Brennan down there at the bar, and yeah, sure enough, there she is. Hi, Brennan! Hey, that's fun. You get a pretty nice view of the all of CityWalk up here. That's pretty neat. This is what Universal Studios Florida looks like from the second floor of NBC Sports Grill and Brew. So this is actually very neat. Just to be able to see this from this perspective. I mean, this is a pretty cool perspective of the kitchen. You just get to see directly down and what's going on in there. That is pretty cool. And then Brennan and myself are in the very far corner over at the bar. So what'd you get there, Brennan? What's that burger?
The pimento burger.
The pimento burger, and then I got some teriyaki chicken wings. Hooray! All right, all done at the NBC Sports Grill and Brew. Hooray! That was delicious. Everybody gives it such a bad reputation, but it was really good. It was so good, Brennan even brought it home.
Do they get a bad reputation?
They do. A lot of people don't really like it for some reason, which I think is pretty silly. So we just ran back over here so I could get a couple more pictures wearing my Universal Studios jacket that some very beautiful person gave me for Christmas. But we're gonna go and head on home from here. We had a really, really good day at Universal, which I don't know, was a little bit surprising because we got here really, really late and we got to do pretty much everything that I wanted to do, what you wanted to do. So that was a success.
Yeah.
And I hope we can come back soon and just have even more fun because this is such a fun place to be, right?
Of course.
Of course. All right, we'll see you soon. Have a good day and goodbye.
Bye.